Okay, well, this is kind of something that I started doing because I got a lot of tools. Well, not anymore really, but I got a lot of old tools. And I appreciate old tools, especially they came from my grandfather and all that. But it might seem kind of weird when you got a cord that's kind of dry and looks like it might be getting brittle in the sunlight or whatever because of lack of maintenance and care. Just take a little bit of oil and put it on the rag and basically kind of put a little oil sheen on everything. Um, these are my tools. You might not do like it or whatever on yours, but I find that when all the tools that I have, I already did this one, are properly lubed up, and clean, that they just work better, and I want to use them more for some reason. I want to find an excuse to use them. It's pretty much all there is to that. I'll use WD-40 on some and oil on others. And I just sit here and I go through all my tools and just make sure they're nice and lubed up. Got my gun lockout tool, make sure it still opens and closes. This was sitting out in the rain and in the sun, and because I was moving and I didn't have a place to put them or whatever. But I got to them, going over them again. Got my little magnet, put WD-40 on it. It's the little cheap ones you buy at O'Reilly in the line. But if you leave a little sheen of oil on there, even if you have them exposed to the elements, they've got that much more chance of not having the water. It has like a protective layer against the water. Plus, it kind of helps take off, certain cakey rust. I'm sure there's another solvent that does a better job, but when you got when you do an oil change and you take out the oil, I just put it in a milk carton or whatever and let it sit. And I'll use the oil, the used motor oil. You can use it for your tools and stuff, and you got your old toolboxes like this one right here. Left it sitting out in the rain, and all these tools, especially the Allen wrenches, got super rusty, and this whole box was orange with rust, and it had water sitting in there in the tools. And all these Allen wrenches, they weren't black, they were rusted. And I just took them all out, even these, took everything out. I cut a little hole, where was it, right here, with some pliers. I cut a little hole and I drained the water out because there's a little hole right in here. And basically just Put some oil in there, took all these out individually. And took a rag with oil on it. I actually took a cap and dipped each one of them in there individually in the oil. Got another one here, another set. It was kind of dusty, out in the rain type thing. Just wiped it down with some with a rag with oil on it, and it makes it look 100% better. Maybe 90% better. And I just kind of like doing it that way. Everything kind of has a little layer of lubricant oil over it. Kind of makes it look I know this might be like hella tweaky or whatever, and that's fine. I don't give a shit. I just like doing it, and I think I like the way it makes my tools. Has a weird psychological effect to wipe down all your tools. It don't matter if they're cheap or what. Just kind of looks like this motherfucker does something to his tool.